Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, is edifying. All right? And we'll start off with this clip, okay?
Family, wanted to get this out here. Before the election, one of my friends told me that his friend, she works in the National Guard, and she said that they're preparing all of their units before the election because they are expecting a lot of civil unrest. I'm saying
Salat.
to say, stay out the streets. Like, stay home. There's going to be a lot of anger no matter who wins. The country is going to be completely divided. And for the safety of you and your family, it is best to stay home for a while. So get what you need to get in your homes. Can, if you have to, do stuff that will prepare you to be at home. Because we don't know what's going to happen. And God forbid it turns into hell out there and we don't have anything prepared inside. So get your homes prepared to be inside. Family.
Alright, Shalom.
Oh, so like I paused the wrong thing, but so as you can hear, that was a response. That was the brother, the camp leader out here in Pittsburgh, Ariella. That was a video that he did, basically where he played the clip of a young lady who has some people that are in the National Guard or privy to the National Guard operations, and the National Guard are preparing for civil unrest with the outcome of the upcoming election, which will be on the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, be coming up here on November the 3rd, all right? I think that's a Tuesday. Okay, so basically this is a lightweight response to that. The title of the lesson is Coronavirus, Civil Unrest, and Martial Law, okay? And I got a few precepts, and then I'm going to just flow through the spirit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, you see what's being said, okay? That martial law pretty much is going to probably get enacted, okay? Which we know, through the spirit that these things was coming, okay? It's only a matter of time, That's what we're waiting on. And, but it's going to take certain events, okay, for that to happen. And so he's pushing this left-right paradigm situation, okay, because he wants it to happen sooner than later, okay. Really, it's all on the Most High's time, okay, but it's coming. You see, Proverbs 1. So like that ain't what I want. So I'm gonna get the book of Jeremiah, right? Get a few precepts, because first off, we're gonna start off talking about this coronavirus. Okay, because E is moving forward with his agenda on this coronavirus. He's pushing it even stronger. Okay, he's inflating these numbers very high. Okay, the same brother Ariella also did another lesson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Nothing. I think it was entitled "Nothing But COVID" or anything but COVID. Okay, and basically, it's talking about how the medical facilities are not focusing on anything but COVID. Okay, if it's not COVID related, okay, then it's not being credited as the reason that somebody died. Okay, which we kind of heard stories here and there of people actually dying from other things, and those deaths being attributed to COVID-19. And so that's what we're dealing with. Okay, that's what we're dealing with. And COVID-19 will be what you would call a pestilence. Okay. And the Most High sends out pestilences. So let's get a couple of precepts. Jeremiah 14, starting at verse 11, says, Then said Yahweh unto me, Pray not for this people for their good. When they fast, I will not hear their cry, and when they offer burnt offering and an oblation, I will not accept them. But I will consume them by the sword, and by the famine, and by the pestilence. Right, so we're not to offer up prayers for the 2/3. The scriptures say, forsake the foolish and live, right? Forsake the foolish and live. So there are those of, our family. There are those that we may know, okay, that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua have not purposed to save. The scriptures say, like as a wave is to a drop, there be many more of them that perish than them that are saved. Right? So, in comparison, there's a great multitude that will perish. But yet there was a small remnant that shall be saved. The scriptures say, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. You see? So, we have to be mindful of that, okay, for the times to come that, a lot of people are going to die. The coronavirus is child's play concerning to how the Most High is going to kill out here, man. like the beloved brother Manat Zakba says, the Most High is going to set a new kill, death, murder record, high record than there's ever been before, man. And that's true. You see, the blood shall be even to the hilt, quoting the scriptures. So let's get another precept. Jeremiah 28. Jeremiah 28, we're going to go to verse 8. It says, because we've warned you of these things. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Okay, and that's what we've warned you about, because the Most High have purpose to destroy Babylon. Okay, and so there's going to be war, and there's going to be evil, and there's going to be pestilence, okay, all out in the streets. People are going to rise up against each other, man. So if anybody telling you there's going to be peace, they lying their asses off. You need to run far, far away. Because the scriptures say, out of the mouth of the Messiah, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which name in the Paleo Hebrew is Yahushua, he says, I came not to bring peace, but a sword. So he's coming to bring a sword, man. You see? Scriptures also talk about him coming to kindle a fire, or what will I if it already be kindled? Roughly paraphrasing, he's coming back with fire, right? Christians always say that. First it was water, he coming with fire. That's true. That's how it's gonna happen. The next, the second death, if I'm not mistaken, or is it the second death? The third woe. The third woe. Yeah. And the second death is the nuclear missiles, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what's coming. That's what's coming. All right. Also, Luke 21 speaks of what's coming, of the plagues. Luke 21 says, Luke 21 and 1, or is that 11? Yeah. Luke 21 and 11 says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay? So, yeah, these different things is going on, man. Pestilence is one of those things, and COVID-19 will be considered a pestilence, And I'm going to get a few more precepts. Jeremiah 34. You see? Because ultimately these things go out for disobedience sake. Okay? Jeremiah 37. And Salat there, Jeremiah 34. Salat. And 17 says, therefore thus saith Yahweh, ye have not hearkened unto me in proclaiming liberty, every one to his brother, and every man to his neighbor. Behold, I proclaim a liberty for you, saith Yahweh, saith the Most High, to the sword, to the pestilence, and to the famine. And I will make you to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. So, this is speaking in the past, but in these times as well. What does this remind you of? Get the precept. Jeremiah 15 and 2 says, and it shall come to pass that they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Most High, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. right? So there's gonna come a point in time where people are gonna want to know why is this stuff happening, what's going on. They're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, and that's what's gonna be said to them. Like, hey, look, you might as well go live out your life. Don't worry about the truth now, man. You had time to repent. That's why the scriptures say, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You have to forsake your unrighteous thoughts and seek the Most High and his righteousness. Seek meekness, seek righteousness. It may be you will be hid in the day of the Most High's anger, man. Okay? You're supposed to seek those things for a chance to be hid. So if you're not seeking those things, you're not going to be hid. You don't even have a chance. You see? And the other thing I want to talk about was how the nations are preparing, to fight against each other. Like that. There's another clip in this brother's video. Let me see. I'll see if I can just skip forward to that clip, right? I'll let you see the spirit that Esau's in. All right, let's get it. It's a lot.
If Donald Trump, Virginia Woods,
It's at home. But see, Jacob's going to try to parade themselves around the streets and get caught out there.
Here we go.
Let's listen to the Edomite.
Virginia Woods. These are preparations for a new American battleground. People ready, they say, to fight if Donald Trump goes down.
Because there's a lot of patriots that love that man, including myself.
John won't give his last name, but he's free with his opinions. He says America could be on the point of a second civil war.
If they try to steal the election from Donald Trump, that's going to be basically the trigger point.
He's preparing a fleet of off-road vehicles.
There's some thoughts about possibly mounting a gun on this.
Did you ever see the movie Mad Max?
Oh, yeah, my favorite.
But this is no entertainment. In a series of safes, John has an Aladdin's cave of military-style weapons.
You've got a lot of semi-automatics.
Among the least of the weaponry is a style rifle, standard issue for Australian troops. Deep in the Virginia woods, these are preparations for a new American battleground.
It's the book of Genesis 27, verse 38. And Esau said it to his father.
So you see it right there. E is preparing, okay? E is preparing to wipe you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans off the face of the planet Earth. E with the shit, man. E's with the shits. And, Jake, Jake is with the shits too, but Jake ain't organized like E is. E's been training. E, that's one thing E has. He has, I would say he has cohesion amongst his people that he deals with. He has unity. But Egyptians shall rise against the Egyptians, so these Edomites will be fighting each other as well. But you see it. You see what E's got going on, man. So I read Luke 21. I'm gonna go back to it. Then I'm gonna tell you this little story. A little quick one. Luke 21. Okay. And 10 says, matter of fact, I'm gonna say Luke 21 and 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? Okay? And so it was basically asking Yahweh Shai what was going to be the end of the world. Verse 10 says, the signs at the end of the world was right around the corner. Luke 21 and 10 says, Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. That's the point I really wanted, was nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And it also talked about the pestilences, which we read that already. So nation is going to rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, okay? And within America, Babylon the Great, nation is going to rise against nation, and they're getting ready to rise against you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans as we speak. Okay? E is not playing any games with you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He don't care. Okay? And that's why in that video, bro, it was like it would be wise, and that young lady said it, even said it. It would be wise to go ahead and get a few things while you can, just prepare. Just prepare for what's coming, man, because, which really got to be in the spirit, But if you got a few dollars, man, you don't want to be out there, when shit really hits the fan. You don't want to be out there dealing with these crazy motherfuckers, Because the thing about it is, this is East Kingdom, okay? And if we enter into a lawless zone type of situation, it'll be on the Wild Wild West type of rules, If E kills somebody during the time of civil unrest where, the military can't really keep a hold on what's going on in the streets, then who's gonna get mercy? I mean, not mercy. Who's gonna get mercy, because there will be no reason to stop, from, killing people. But at the same time, who's gonna get retribution, or what's the word I'm looking for? Who's gonna get payback for you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans for the things that E is doing to you? You see? Because ultimately, the only one who can really save you is Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say, "No man shall buy thee." In Deuteronomy 28:68 says, "No man shall buy you," meaning no mortal man is going to buy you back or redeem you from these curses that have been put upon you. The only one who's going to redeem us, is Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, through the Holy One of Israel, the Most High Yahweh. All right, so let's get another precept, Matthew 24. Pretty much saying the same thing. Matthew 24:7 says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All of these are the beginning of sorrows." Right. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Martial law is on the way. They're preparing for it. All it's gonna take is the right event. They're gonna kick it off, okay, and it's gonna be civil unrest on the streets, man. We're going to be looking like these other nations out here. And, honestly, with this second wave of corona they got playing, it's a lot. I'm pulling that with my foot, the charger cord or whatever. Hey, with this second wave they got playing, I ain't trying to be out here with these people, man. I'm not trying to be out here with these people, man. So, hey, everybody got to do what they got to do, but, that's what I ain't trying to be out here with these folks. So, if you can, get a few things. That'll be wise. And stay in the spirit, man. So just a little quick lesson. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Barakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.